Hey everyone, it's Trevor Olenek from GNR Camping World. We are Winnipeg's only RV care dealer, and we feature Winnipeg's largest and most experienced RV service center. Today, for our 50th anniversary sale, we are standing in front of this beautiful Jayco J-Flight 28 RLS. This is the full J-Flight, not the SLX. SLX is a great, little more entry level, if you will. Still great Jayco quality, but this is the full J-Flight with a few more bells and whistles compared to the SLX. And maybe I'll even talk about some of the differences between an SLX and a full J-Flight like this one. Okay, so less than 6,900 pounds still, but extremely good quality. 28 footer, 28 body. You know, half-ton towable. You don't need a big 3/4 ton. Now, this one features the power tongue jack up front, so you don't have to crank to get it up and off the truck. You got a hookup light here as well, so if you're hooking up in the dark, there's even its own hookup light on the trailer as well. So you got lots of lighting at the front here too. And a lot of times that's where you need that lighting, right? You got lots on the campsite, you got lots all over, but this one now has light at the front as well, okay? Two massive 30-pound propane tanks. We fill them up here. We put this hard cover on it, and that way it's protected, and it looks very nice as well. But we also fill them. The battery, brand new deep cycle battery in that box right there. That's also included. Any prices we talk about includes the propane tanks full, includes the battery, includes the sewer hose, includes the 30 to 15 amp park adapter, and a full orientation by an RV technician that'll go through this with you when you pick it up and even show you how to hook it up and operate everything on here. Okay, just so you know. All right, rock guard. Sorry, we got this nice rock guard here. It's going to protect everything. It's also replaceable. If something really bad happens, it's all replaceable. Matter of fact, all this metal siding on all these units that you see here, this is all replaceable at our dealership because we are the only dealer anywhere near here that rolls our own metal. We have a mill that rolls our own metal. We can replace all this metal if something bad happens. Hopefully it doesn't, but it does happen once in a while. We've got you covered, no problem. Winnipeg's largest RV service center, like I said. All right, let's have a look inside this storage compartment here. First of all, you'll notice it's a big, wide open storage compartment, pass-through, accessible from both sides. This one, in that compartment, you can see a barbecue. I don't know if you know what that is, but that's a barbecue in there. So this actually comes with the barbecue, and it's plumbed right into the propane system, so you don't need a separate tank for it at all. Okay. What do you think of the gray exterior? Nice, you know, everything's been white, white, white for so long. Look at this, the gray, beautiful decals and graphics and multi-tone colors. Excellent, excellent thing. Two doors on this unit. See if you can see that. You got the rear door, that's actually the main door, and then you have a secondary door into the bedroom. And that's great if you have guests that are sleeping maybe on the hide-a-bed in there or on the dining area, and you're an early riser, you want to get out, you don't have to go through there to disturb them. Okay? Let's talk about the power awning. This is a power awning, so push button, the awning comes out, you push a button, it comes back in. It's got a nice LED light strip along the whole awning, and it's a huge awning to begin with. And the LED lights really light up the campsite nicely. Outlets. Two sets of outlets on here, not just one set here. This is a little difference between a lot of other brands, number one, but also the difference between the SLX and the full J-Flight. We've got two sets of outlets where most others have just one set of outlets on the outside. Goodyear tires. So everything about Jayco is a step above. It's not just the woodwork that we're going to look at inside. It's not just the plywood everywhere that we're going to look inside, but Goodyear tires right from the ground up, heavier duty sidewall, higher speed rating, made in North America, best warranty on the business, just like the Jayco has the best warranty in the business, which we will talk about. All this right here, this is a little mount. This is a mount for a TV. Okay, a lot of people love TV while they're camping. Can you picture watching the Bomber game or a Jets game under the awning while you're camping? You can do that here. They give you the bracket inside that mounts on a TV. You can use it here, and usually there's another one in the bedroom as well. So you can use one TV in two locations. What a great idea. And all your cable hookups, all that there. Hot water tank, big deal. They all have hot water tanks, right? This is a gas and electric hot water tank. A lot of brands out there, what they're doing to save money and make their units look like a better value when they're not, is they're cheaping out and putting a gas-only hot water tank, and you got to light it with a pilot light. Not this one. Gas and electric. Flick a switch, automatically ignites for gas or electric. So very nice thing. Okay, we're gonna go around the back side here. I just want to show you a couple things. Massive window. This is the rear living room. So this is a couple's unit that does have extra sleeping for 4 more people. So you could sleep up to 6 people in here, but this has the rear window, the 2 recliners at the back. We'll go check all this out. But just, could you imagine the amount of sunlight that comes in here during the day? Could you imagine if this was backed over a river, a creek, a stream, a lake, anything like that? That would be just beautiful camping experience. The other thing, this is the bracket for the barbecue, right? Swings out, you can have your barbecue on there. It's plumbed right into the propane system, like I said. Every trailer we sell comes with a spare tire and a cover on it. This one has the ladder. We want you up on the roof if you're comfortable doing that, or you can bring it to us for maintenance. But for maintenance, you have a ladder to get up on that roof. Just makes it so much simpler. This is prep for backup camera. It has the backup camera prep. There's wiring in there. It's just a couple screws. You pull that off, put the camera on. It's wireless to the truck. Beautiful thing for sure. Okay, why don't we go inside and check out a little bit more with this big grab handle here. Look at this, how secure this is. This is awesome. If you have knee problems, hip problems, anything like that, you've got a nice big grab handle. Come on in, let's check it out. Wow, yeah, this is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. When it comes to the 2 Jayco lineups of the J-Flight, the SLX and the full J-Flight, which this is the full J-Flight, the full J-Flight just takes it a little step ahead. I'm going to start right by this entrance area here. All your controls are nicely hidden back there. Again, is that the end of the world if they're not? No, but it's just, again, a classy thing that Jayco does to keep them out of sight, out of mind, just a cleaner look all around. And you've got light switches. You've got multiple light switches in here. You've got all your controls for your hot water tanks. Remember I said gas and electric? You've got that control right there. You just turn it on, that's it. The slide room, the awning, all your controls nicely hidden back here, out of sight, out of mind. Okay? SLX doesn't do that. It's a little less expensive. This is a little more expensive to do. Okay. What else we got? So when we talk about Jayco quality, as I mentioned, from the ground up, the Goodyear tires, the frame, the A-frame is integrated right into the frame of the trailer. I should have shown you that out front, but the A-frame that you hook up to your truck, it's integrated right into the frame of the trailer. It's not tack welded on from underneath. That's what most brands do. They tack it on underneath. It's okay, nothing wrong with that, but again, everything Jayco does is just a step above. And it shows. Look at this. First of all, when I open this cupboard, what brings my eye, or what I see in my eye here, is a shelf. Sounds insignificant. Most brands do not put shelves in because that's money. That's extra money, and they want to cheap out, and they want to make their trailers look like a better value when they're really not. So they put a shelf in. That's real wood. That's not particle board wrapped in paper to look like wood. That's real wood, real hardwood, mortise and tenon joining. It's not, it's a lot of them, what they do is they take particle board sticks, they wrap them in paper that looks like wood, and then they miter cut it and staple it together. That stuff does not last, period. Look at our roads. Have you ever been on an interstate in the US? Smooth as glass, right? Is Manitoba the same? No, it's not. It's bouncing down the road. Real wood is going to stand up compared to particle board. And everywhere you look, it's either going to be real hardwood or it's going to be plywood, not particle board. The floor is 5/8 tongue and groove plywood, okay, and it's glued and screwed. Most other brands, it's a sheet of chipboard or OSB or whatever you want to call it. The roof is 3/8 plywood and it's glued and screwed. Most other brands, it's chipboard, whatever, and they staple it because that's fast, that's cheap. Let's do it cheap. Well, that doesn't last. Staples work their way through, poke through the rubber. Now you got a water leak. Now you got a ruined roof. If plywood gets wet, it can at least dry out and be used again. Plywood over the Magnum Truss roof system has now made this roof as strong as tested to 4,500 pounds. Other brands say don't even walk on our roofs. 4,500 pounds. There is a difference. Okay, pull down faucet. Residential. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to accomplish residential feel here, right? People use these a lot. They're not just a couple times a weekend nowadays. Some units like this can go on seasonal sites and you can almost live out of them. You know, you got your double sink, you got your drying rack, cutting board, and sink cover. So if you're not using your sink, you got work surface here, okay? Your kitchen area, you've got, of course, the microwave, you've got the vent hood, and this is a light, this is a fan, it does everything. Your stovetop is a multifunctional device as well. Not only is it a stovetop cooking area, but if you're not using it, and most people cook outside, you got the barbecue outside if you want. If you're not using it, you put this cover down, now you've got extra workspace. You do need it, you just flip this up, now you've got a backsplash as well. Plus this nice decoration here. Nice backsplash decoration as well. These lights here, ambience if you will, or even for a night light. You know, if somebody needs a little bit of a night light, there's lighting under here. There's a lot of lights in here. You put all these lights on, it might be just too bright for some people. So you put a little accent lighting here, little accent lighting here. Check that out under the sofa. Sweet, sweet, there it is. So you got lots of little accent lighting so you're not blinding everyone with one like big giant light. Look at this little feature here. Just a little feature like this makes it a little more elegant, a little more residential, and that's something that's compared to the SLX. The SLX wouldn't have that. Most other brands don't have that, but the Jayco Full J Flight does. Skylight. We're in our shop here. This does not do it justice. When you're outside with this skylight, wow, it is incredible. And there's a blind to put it. If it's too bright, you want to try and sleep at night and the moon shining in, you got a cover over top. Your air conditioning unit, which is somewhere here, where is it? Right over my head. The air conditioning unit is fully ducted. And I mean fully ducted. We are ducted all throughout here with adjustable, closable, directional ducts. If you're freezing over here, well, you know what? Turn it away or close it. That's all. You can close them, open them, adjust them, and direct them. The other thing is we are ducted into the bathroom. We're ducted into the bedroom. How many times have we had customers come, honestly, they want to trade their trailer in because they had no ducting in the bathroom. Freezing in there. Wife doesn't like that, right? Let's be honest. So now we've got ducting for heat and air conditioning in the bathroom. This fridge, by the way, stainless package. Don't forget, we got the stainless package, makes it feel more like residential. And I think this is that almost like fingerprint proof or resistant. Looks good. I don't see any fingerprints. Now, this is, okay, in the SLX and in most brands, you're gonna get a 6 cubic foot fridge. This is an 8 cubic foot fridge. A lot of brands are still just using the 6 or even the smaller fridge with the little freezer inside. This is a full 8 cubic foot fridge, gas and electric, auto switch over. It automatically switches over to propane if you lose power for some reason at the campsite or whatever. So that's a good thing. Pantry storage, lots of space in there, isn't there? Look at that. Shelves. Again, a lot of these brands are not putting shelves in because it's money. Jayco doesn't scrimp out. Shelves, cupboards, look at that. Another shelf, even a shelf in here. Not a wide open cavity, right? The little glass accents. That's something you might not see in too many trailers either. It just makes it feel more residential. Your stereo system. As you can see, there's no TV here. That is a DVD player, CD, MP3, USB, all the stuff there. It's everything. But Bluetooth, all that stuff. I don't know how to operate, but that's okay. Now, this does not have a TV. Why? Why do we not have a TV? Well, you know what? Some people don't use TV and some people don't want to pay for a TV. So we don't have a TV. You want a TV? We'll put a TV in. It's not the end of the world. But this one we kind of kept a little more basic just to keep the cost down. And you'll see that. We've got some very nice pricing for our 50th anniversary. Okay, we're gonna, you know what? We're gonna continue into the bathroom here. And we're going to look in here. We'll check out the bedroom after this, and then we'll finish up in the living room. Hooks, towel hooks. Again, you go into some of these units. These are not expensive, but the labor to put them in and everything else, that's how certain brands want to cheap out and not give you the conveniences that you deserve while you're camping. We got it. Okay, even your light switches. I know that sounds silly, but you go into some units, you have to put the light on here. And what happens if you got a young one or a small, shorter person that can't reach the lights? This is a tall ceiling. You got the switches. Okay, why is there 2 switches? Well, oh, what's that? Okay, you know what that is? That's like a night light, if you will. When you get up in the middle of the night and it's 3 a.m. and you want to turn on that bright light, oh, just too much. Turn this on. A little more subtle, yet you can see to do what you got to do. Okay? Medicine cabinet. You know, not just a mirror hang on the wall. And then you know what? Some brands do, and even the SLXs, usually it's just a mirror. But this is a little more expensive and a little more worth it, right? So you've got they continue the cabinetry all the way through. Real hardwood. I don't know if you can see that, mortise and tenon joining. That's a joint right there. That's real cabinet maker stuff. The cabinets are actually built by the Amish in the factory at Jayco. Been down there. They ride to work, horse and buggy. It's awesome. It's cool. Another shelf in here, you know, shelf in here. The shower, residential corner shower. It's not a tiny little, and a curtain that sticks to you and feels gross and hanging there. Nah, that's no good. Residential sprayer and faucet and all that. Kind of stainless look. The skylight. Oh yeah. Now that skylight's going to let light in. Natural light, but it also adds height. If you're a tall individual, that's going to give you room to shower. Built-in, what do you call them? Shelves for soap and shampoo bottles and whatever else you need. The toilet, foot flush. Imagine this, you reach down and have to flush, like, ew, gross, I wouldn't want to do that. Flush by foot, and this is porcelain, not plastic. Porcelain toilet. Toilet paper hanging, there it is right there. It's already installed, you don't have to worry about anything. The other thing to note, all these windows, there's a lot of windows in here. They all open. In the Jayco J-Flights, they all open. They all have the pleated shade and nicely trimmed out. Not just a window sticking in the middle of the wall and you're just looking at this ugly thing just kind of hanging there. The windows are all dark tinted safety glass. If something happens, they break, they go into small pieces. You can't see in them. Again, I've been at campgrounds where I'm walking through and there's clear windows. There's still, to this day, brand new trailers, clear windows, and you're looking straight in while someone's doing whatever they're doing in their camper. Weird, very weird, but that happens. Okay, in the bedroom. Nice walk around queen, full residential 60 by 80 bed. What kind of bed? Well, that tag right there tells me it's a Serta bed. And we're not lying. Look at that. Serta mattress. Serta mattress right there. Again, Jayco, everything they do is all about quality. What does all this quality do? Why do we care about this quality? Well, again, bouncing down Manitoba roads. What about warranty? Most brands out there, it's a 1-year warranty. What is that in our climate? 4 months? What's our camping season? 4 months? 4 months, your warranty is gone. This is 2 full camping seasons, 2 years of warranty on this trailer. Any Jayco and every Jayco comes with full 2-year warranty, bumper to hitch, everything covered against manufacturer defects, as well as 3 years on the structure. Every Jayco is like that. Why? Again, because the plywood floor, the plywood roof, the plywood under the bed. Let me lift this up and show you. See? We don't just talk it. We live it. Plywood. Real wood in the cabinets. Okay, on this side we got shelves. On the other side you got a hanging closet. That's okay, we can see that later. We got shelves and closet up here, doors up here. Outlets at each side, night lights at each side. Prep for TV. Remember I said that other bracket? There we go, there's that other bracket. So you can have 1 TV servicing 2 areas. Very economical. You don't want TVs? Don't do TVs, no big deal. The door to the outside, as I mentioned, all these windows open, so you get cross ventilation. Every window in these Jaycos open. Okay, all the bedding's included. It's actually heavy duty. This is not, I've been in some where it's just a thin little, almost like a sheet, and they call it a comforter. This is a comforter. Pillows included. Okay, let's finish up in what I miss. Anything? What else?
Maybe lift up the bed.
I don't want to. Okay, I'll lift up the bed. You're right, the bed storage underneath. I got excited with the plywood. All right, wide open storage. You've got tons of room, extra bedding, camping gear, whatever you need. But like I said, I focus more on this, looking at that plywood rather than looking at particle board. Well, yeah, look at that. There we go. Okay, what else? This particular model has the booth dinette. Now, some people like the booth. Some people like the freestanding table. Guess what? This model is available with either. This one I'm showing you has the booth. Each has their pros and cons. The pros to this is it folds to an additional bed. Good size bed too. I think you're about 6 feet long here at least. And this table is totally freestanding. So if you have, you know, someone maybe got the hurt leg or something, they need to get in here, you can, and then move the table closer, or you can take it and use it outside or whatever. Now this booth also provides storage. There's wide open storage under there. So most brands, what do they do with storage? They're gonna make you lift this up, and you're gonna have to lift up their particle board or chipboard or OSB. Well, this is plywood, and you can lift it up, but the other thing you can do, they give you doors. And in this particular one, tote bins. How smart is that, right? So we're in a much better unit than a lot of other stuff out there. There is just so many nice things about this. I could do probably an hour-long video and put everyone to sleep. We're not going to do that. Residential light fixtures. Remember, windows in the end of the slide room. Some brands don't do it. And if they do it, some brands are putting windows that don't open. These open, that opens, they all open. Amazing cross breeze going through here. This bed here, this hide-a-bed, and this is a full hide-a-bed, tri-fold. You've seen it in some other videos of ours. I'm not going to go through it, but bottom line is this comes out to about here. You can sleep 2 people comfortably on here. You can still walk around it. There is room, and it is more comfortable than any other hide-a-bed on the market, that's for sure. And 2 chairs here. These are recliners, right? They're just kind of turned around here for transport. But you know what? You turn them around, and if you want to watch TV or whatever, you want to visit, you can seat a whole bunch of people, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in here. Not that you want that many people, but maybe you do, maybe you don't. Stereo speakers inside, speakers outside. What else? I talked about the accent lighting. Lots of drawers, full roller glide, even a tire gauge. They're concerned about our safety. They give you a tire gauge in here nowadays too. Okay, warranty, the best in the business. Jayco, Jayco J-Flight, the #1 selling trailer in North America for 15 years in a row. Best back, best built, best resale value, proven. There is a reason why Jayco's, yes, they are a little bit more money, but they are built to last, and they have the best warranty in the business, bar none. All right, 50th anniversary, GNR. Actually, Jayco's been in business over 50 years now too. We've been in business 50 years. We are still family owned and operated. We support local. We've been, especially these times, you know, there's a lot of local businesses that are hurting, and we've reached out to a lot of them, and we're helping. We're giving back to our community. We give community events trailers out for free. We have lots of things that we do with this community, and we give back to our local economy, and we appreciate you keeping your business local. We know there's other dealers nearby that are, you know, anxious to get your business, but let's support local. We've been supporting local, and we appreciate you supporting local. So thank you very much. Have a great day.
And how can we reach you?
You want to reach us.
Yeah.
You probably want to contact us if you're interested in this or any other unit. That's one thing I forgot. Okay, so here's what you do. Call us or text us. Call us or text us at 204-233-4478. That's 204-233-4478. Or you can email us at sales@gnrcw.com and contact us that way to set up an appointment to come view this or any other trailer.